What is the most useless item in Bedwars? Like seriously, in Bedwars there are 42 items in total, not counting rotational items or lucky blocks. You might think it's something like the bow, as it costs really a lot and it's worse than a fireball, or a wooden axe as everyone upgrades to stone instantly, but trust me, it's none of these. So I've got a list of the most useless items and I'ma calculate which one is actually the most useless. I will measure the uselessness level using 3 things: cost, strength and comparison. For example, endstone is one of the best items as it's cheap, strong and better than clay or wood. But here's how we're going to count the cost. A single piece of iron costs a single point. A gold ingot will count as 10 because it spawns more rarely than iron, but also the generator cap is way bigger. Diamonds don't count as there are no items that you can buy with them. And finally, emeralds are 40 points each. The strength is damage dealing, but with blocks how long it takes to destroy it. And can it be broken with a fireball or TNT? Comparison works like this. The punch bow is good, but when you put the cheaper, normal version of it, it turns out it's pretty useless. So with that out of the way, let's start with the bridge rack. Let me explain. Compared to wool, it's not that good, it doesn't do that much damage and places the second weakest block in the entire game. If that wasn't bad enough, it costs 40 points. But you might argue that it can be time saving as it's way faster than just bridging. That's why I'ma put it into level 1. See, this is the level list of uselessness. Level 1 is kinda useless, but with enough of arguing, it may not appear that bad after all. Level 2 is just useless, not worth buying as there are better options, and level 3 is downright terrible. So let's go straight to wooden tools. Wooden items are pretty useless on their own, except the wooden pickaxe, as against endstone it gives a pretty big advantage. The wooden sword isn't useless at all, but you always have it on you, so when everyone has something useful, it's not anymore. And the wooden axe is needed only on modes where the bed defense is absolutely massive, but still just a TNT or a fireball can do the work, but they're way more expensive. And of course, without buying these, you can't buy the stone, iron or diamond tools, except the sword of course. And also they are permanent, so I'ma put this in level 1. Now let's look at something truly trash: clay. Oh my days, it's useless. Compared to endstone, clay costs 16, which is pretty good compared to 24, but still, clay can be destroyed using a fireball while endstone can. And on top of that, according to the Hypixel forums, clay can be easily broken by hand. If your page says that it's not a good block to use as a bed defense, you're cooked, bro. So I'ma give it level 3. The next item is the subscribe button. See, many people don't even click it even though it costs 0 points. But really, please remember to subscribe. Anyway, the next item is magic mill. Its only use is deactivating enemy traps, which is a good mechanic, but for the cost of 4 gold, which here is 40 points, it's not that good. First of all, if you bought a TNT for the same amount of gold, the mining fatigue won't be a problem, and if they buy the blindness trap, just back off and wait a few seconds. So I will put it to level 2. With that out of the way, let's talk about glass. It costs 24 iron for 8. Yes, you heard that right. It costs 3 times more than endstone, and guess what? It is the weakest block in all of Bedwars. The only thing it does is protecting the bed defense from any explosives, which is also useless as nobody will spend 108 iron just for a 2-layer bed defense, and that's why it's going straight to level 3. So that's how the uselessness list looks, but we need to know which one is truly the worst. That's why I grabbed the top 3 useless items and asked you guys for the answers. And the first place goes to glass with 67%. No way, dude. If you think I did something wrong or want to put your own items in here, let me know in the comments below.